All right, back by popular demand, the White Male Over 50 podcast is back, and um um and so we're gonna be going through the song library today, and and so um like the story behind the story. Um, so before we dive into that, um, ladies, do you have anything you would like to share?
Nope, I'm good.
Elaine.
Pretty fine myself.
But why am I nervous?
I don't know. You said you had a lot of material, so
Oh my gracious.
Because
It's
you're
like,
surrounded by two powerful women, and so it just tends to happen around me and Elaine. I don't know what to tell you.
right. I, can anybody translate what Nora just said? I think what she said is she just said that she could go ahead and dance on my broken shreds of glass, and then she called me a victim. Like,
That's a
is this
lot. Mm.
right? Oh no, we're gonna do this. Hey Taylor, honey, this one here, like this one here is just a fascinating song. I think you both know of this song.
Yes.
So why is it so interesting?
talking about heartache.
Like when women say they don't feel safe, but when a man says he doesn't feel safe, everybody laughs at him. I'm not saying you shouldn't laugh. I'm laughing at myself. But like, why is it that again, this is the white male over 50, okay? Why is it that women like it's like their pain is all about them? Help me understand that. Nora, we can start with you.
Um, didn't know it was, but I mean, I'm open to the idea.
So, Taylor, like, what are all of her songs about?
Heartbreak,
Whose heartbreak?
hers.
and and why does everybody care about her heartbreak? Not to be cruel, I'm just curious, right? Like it's like like women can ask questions, and it's just a question, okay? And then they'll say, you got to be smart. Well, what does that mean? like, like it just like how is that so traumatic? And why is it that there's so many people that are like, it's like
Well,
I,
I feel that there's a lot of people that can relate to her. Not a lot of people think about how the other person felt in the situation, so they can relate to Taylor. And I mean, she makes a lot of money, so why, if it's making her a lot of money, then she's just going to continue to do that.
right. But when you think about it, isn't it kind of goofy?
Yeah, see, okay, so here's the thing. I've talked to this about this to multiple people. So are you familiar with Blippi?
No.
Okay, so it's a kids show. Um, he it's very educational. Lincoln used to love Blippi. So he does a lot of educational stuff, but he is just annoying. Like the way he talks, the way he dances around, it's just like you're a grown man and you're acting like legit like dancing around and doing stupid stuff like a 2-year-old. But it's like if you make like $16 million doing it, then I mean I could make a fool out of myself on TV for 16 million, right? I mean,
Okay. So I think if I'm hearing Nora right, and if I'm not, you got to correct me, right? I have social autism. So as long as you make money, it doesn't really matter.
at times, maybe. I mean, if it's working, then
When you say working, like, are you say like again? I'm just trying to understand this as a man, as a white male over 50. I'm just trying to understand this, right? This is what I'm just trying to understand this. So working, it's helping a whole bunch of girls go ahead and make stupid decisions on guys and then wonder why their heart's broken time and time again, and you make lots and lots of money. Like, that sounds like emotional prostitution, but maybe I don't know. I don't understand.
well, when I say it's working, I'm saying it's making her a lot of money.
Right. So prostitute, like she's like all these other girls, it's almost like you want to go ahead and get into a terrible relationship. You get into a terrible relationship so you can feel really, really bad, and then you can cry. And, and I don't like it. Just to me, it's like, okay, you have one terrible relationship. Okay, I get it. Um, I just like, doesn't like all of these songs make somebody be self-centered, narcissistic, like think about their own pain and how terrible it is. And then we all come together, all feel terrible for our own stupid choices. Like, help me understand this as a white male over 50, because I'm struggling, obviously.
Elaine, thoughts?
Ah, I I mean, I think overall it's supposed to teach people what not to do, but I can see
Really?
where it's not doing that.
But I thought Nora said it's working.
Well,
And making money.
Right. I mean, if nobody had heartache, she wouldn't make money. I mean, she's making it off of pain. And so, and like when you look at her pain, and then she gets all the other girls around her to all feel the pain of their stupid choices too. And it's like it seems to me that it's not helping the situation. It seems like it's actually hurting the situation.
well, it's kind of it in a way it's calling out the person that hurt her or whatever. So it's kind of like if you dare to hurt me, then I'll broadcast whatever you did to hurt me, and everybody will know that you're hurting me. So,
Well,
I
how
mean,
many
you can look
songs
at
has
it
she
that
done
way
that
too.
to?
I don't know how many songs she's written.
So like I just want to understand. I'm just trying to understand this. So it's really not her that's the stupid one. It's the ones dating her that are stupid.
Yeah.
See, now that I can get behind. That makes a lot of sense to me. I'm like, that makes sense to me. like, like, you know what's going to happen to you. It's happened before. But I mean, I think that the girls, I think they think that she's sincere. Is she sincere? Like, I don't know. I'm not going to say she's not. I'm just wondering. And why are you crying about that? Why don't you cry about something significant? Like, why? Like, why don't, like they say the thing that's, I don't know. I've heard a number of people say it's probably, parents who have had their children die, but they say the hardest thing, the worst thing a parent could ever do is to have a child die before the parent does, because it's just not supposed to happen like that. So it seems it seems to me that the more you stoke feelings up, drama, feelings, the more you stoke them up, they become addictive, and you just want to. I mean, again, I'm not bashing people who like, country western music. I'm just saying, it's not all about heartache. I don't know what percentage. I bet you AI could tell us that. Like, what percentage of country western music, is about heartache and pain? I mean, it's not all that way. So why is it that there's like nobody goes ahead and says to Taylor, hey, you're a victim? I mean, they're your own choices. You're a grown woman, for crying out loud. Like, you're making these choices. Like, anybody ever, when they interviewed her, hey, Taylor, honey, like, do you take any ownership? Have you learned anything about the guys? Like, isn't it your choice? Like, I don't understand. I mean, I kind of do, but I mean, women can have all these emotions, have all this trauma, have all this drama, have all of this stuff. But if a guy does it, like, and based on the mathematics of it, based on, like, if you went through and you checked off and you said, okay, a good dad does this, check, does this, check, does this, check. Like, that would be really cool. Like, next time a young woman asks me, are you a good dad? I'm like, I don't know. Here's a checklist of what a good dad is. So, yep, there's 12 things on the checklist that a good dad's going to do. Yep, did them all. But obviously, I still suck as a dad. Obviously. Because I did all those things, and so this song probably isn't going to go anywhere, which is fine. But I mean, doesn't it say a lot about men and women?
How so?
Like, women want to go ahead and have pain, and men are like, nobody cares.
Depends on the guy or the gal.
Really?
I think.
Do you know a grown man that, I mean, other than a pastor, do you know a grown man that will go and say, yeah, women really care about my feelings?
Mm, I don't know. I've never heard one.
I'm sure most. And I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm not saying that a man, like, I really, like, when my son Ben and my brother Ken went ahead and said your feelings matter, 59 years old, I'm like,
But I know men that love to tell women about their pain and how much pain they have and everything like that.
right? And all of those men, I think, get mocked. And I'm not saying it's wrong to mock them. But I think it's confusing. It's like when my brother and my son said, "Your feelings matter." Well, it's weird when I had feelings and showed them, didn't seem to matter to either one of them. I know you're both thinking, man, am I glad that I voted? Technically, I think Elaine voted yes and Nora didn't say no.
Pretty much. So, fun fact, back to the percentages. So, according to AI, it says roughly 25 to 40% of country songs are about heartbreak, loss, or breakups. 10 to 20% are about beer. 5 to 10% are about trucks, and 35 to 50% are about love, just like falling in love or so.
So,
Interesting.
yeah. So, did you say 35% or 35 to 50 or what?
35 to 50 was love, and 30 or 25 to 40 was about heartbreak and loss.
So, I'm going to say 42%, 42.5% were about love. Now, is this love and heartbreak or love and getting drunk and having sex? And then, like, is this really love?
It says falling in love, long-term commitment or marriage, devotion, loyalty, or reconciliation and second chances is the category that
Okay.
love fell under.
So I would say that's significant. I think that's significant. The other, the other, let's say, 68% seems to be about superficial surface things that may not matter. So I would think that if somebody wrote, like, I would think that if somebody wrote, like, I'm trying to, like, on the songs here, like, what percentage, like I would think that like I've always had a vision, a dream of, like, when I go to concerts, it's different than other people. Like the last concert, big concert I went to was with my wife and two daughters, growing adult daughters. And it was weird to go ahead and see. It was weird to see, like, mostly women, and their bodies are all moving, like, and they're waving and everything. And it talked about deep relationships. But on the way home with those three women, there wasn't anything about deep relationships talked about. It was just weird. We'd just been to a concert about deep relationships, and there wasn't one conversation about deep relationships. And there was no interaction like, dad, like, nothing, or honey, like, there's just nothing. And it's like, I think they're just going to get the feeling. I don't know if they really want the real thing. Or maybe they don't know how to do it. So one of my vision is to go ahead and because the artist can whip them into a frenzy. It's insane. And what if you had, like, is anything going to be done with all this heartache or healing, or, like, is there healing that can come from the song? Like Black Sheep with Wings, for example. Like, what's the goal of that song? Well, fortunately, we have the artist right here with us. So, like, what's the goal of the song, Nora?
It's meant to be like encouraging. Like we all go through hard stuff in life, but it's not the end of our story.
Okay. Any idea what I would like what I would like the song to do?
What's that?
I'd like it to go ahead and go to parents and have parents think about like you may be well intentioned, but the amount of hurt and damage you do to your son or your daughter might be massive. And this one got out of the car, but not all of them do. Like I would like it to stop whole groups of people in their track and say, is this what we as a group like is this what we as a group do? Like they say, this is not the PB church, but they say Christians are the only one that kill their wounded. And it's like, and that's what I have found. I mean, like I was told by 3 women, just rip off the band, just rip it off. So that creates a lot. Like this one here, backstage pass to the heart. Like when somebody, said to me, well, it sounds like this guy's just a victim. Did that hurt me? No, it didn't. I'm just like, but why write another song? It's not going to do any good. I mean, women don't want to hear about men's pain, especially when they're the ones that cause it, which they often are. And so it's like, it doesn't go into the heart of women. It's like they can't feel the pain of a man. They just can't. And it's okay to understand. You can't feel it. You just can't. It's okay. Just know the truth. The truth will set you free. Maybe that's not backstage. No, that's not. That's not that one. That one's. I don't know which one it is. Maybe it's that one. I don't know. So, the person who said that to me, is that bad? Not necessarily. I mean, no. I mean, if it's not going to do any good, why put any energy into it? I mean, it felt good. Tears came to tears flowed down my face. But I've had that happen to my wife and my daughters where like tears flow down, but it doesn't seem to change them. It doesn't seem to go, like next time they get whatever they get, like they don't, it's almost like people want the songs. It's almost like people want the songs to activate all their pain so they keep it alive. They don't want to heal from it. I mean, what do I do with that? I think of, okay, Nora's made it through. She made it through the storm. I mean, up to this point. And I think she will going forward too. But maybe she won't. I don't know. I mean, it takes a toll on you. It just does. Let's say she does. Let's say everything's good. And it, well, what about the next one that goes through it? What about the ones that's going through it right now? I mean, to me, it's like when I read that, I think first thing I think is, did I do that with my kids? Like I internalize it. It's a reflex. It's just like, did I unwittingly? No. Like nobody did this to Nora on purpose. Like nobody set out and said, "Ooh, what can we do to hurt Nora?" Like nobody did that. So it's almost like the ones that hurt, like they can't feel it. I mean, I try to feel my wife's hurt that I've hurt her or my kids. So I have all these thoughts where I don't know, maybe they're feelings, and I don't know what to do with them. I think it's okay. To me, it, I don't like, to me, I think, wouldn't you want to learn from it? Wouldn't you want to learn from your own mistakes? Wouldn't you want to learn from somebody else's mistakes? And wouldn't you, like, I did a project over 60 in loving life and for my parents, because they seem to get, pretty down when they're in their, I don't know, mid 60s. Yeah. Mid 60s. It seemed like it got really hard. So I did a project over 60 in loving life and poured a lot of time and money, resources into it. And my youngest brother said, "I'm concerned about you, Mark." I'm like, "Okay." Why? He's like, "I don't think mom and dad are going to listen to you." I'm like, "Oh, I don't think so." Yeah. Yeah, but you're putting all this time. Well, it's not just for them. I mean, I'd like to have them do it, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't know that it will. But it's not just about them and me. And so, well, if I can help somebody else, and I said, plus they're my parents. And so there's potentially a high probability because I was raised by them, I'm going to end up just like them. So maybe I'm doing the over 60 and loving life just for me. So I don't get where they got. I don't know. I don't know. Anything else, Elaine, that you can think of?
No.
Yeah. Well, thanks for being on. Appreciate it. There's a lot of material in here. Jeepers. A lot of material in here. All right. If you're pass this along to other people, if you enjoy it, if it gets published, we'll see you. Bye bye.